It's funny because you usually don't get good ideas when you're running 100-mile races. As you're running, you talk to people. Everybody running this thing is a novel unto itself. I find that at these races of ultra long distances, there are many people like me there. So I have many friends in recovery, I have many friends in long running, and there are tons of people where those two things intersect.
So if you're running 100 miles, I imagine there's a lot of misery involved.
It's a different kind of misery. You really need to consider the difference between discomfort and pain if you want to get through it, I think. Because discomfort is something that's very acceptable and temporary. When you find the body's limits is where the misery piece is. And that's why I love these things, because you don't know if you're going to make it. On June 26, 2006, I was a broken and isolated man who no longer wanted to live, who couldn't imagine life drunk or sober, who just couldn't imagine living anymore. When I look back at that day, I see myself in jagged fragments, pieces of me scattered around the floor. I knew my addiction was bigger than me, and I knew there had to be something in this universe bigger than it. I reached out to that higher power. I strung one moment to the next, breath by sober breath, and I was miserable without the chemicals. I haven't had a drink or a mind-altering substance since that day. I'm grateful for that, and I feel blessed, lucky, visited by grace. No different from the addicts I've visited in prison and hospitals or the ones I've buried. And I'm not cured. This disease will always be with me, a part of me. So I go to 12-step meetings and work those steps. I surround myself with supportive people. I avoid places and things I shouldn't be around. I pray and meditate. I help others and ask for help when I need it. I do my best to live in a way that makes up for the things I've done in the past, to make daily living amends to others and to myself. I try to do no harm each day, to live and let live. And I run